Today the topic of discussion is why individual data privacy is important. All right, guys, and please do not deviate from the topic. Give relevant points. All the best.
So we can start the discussion. Good morning, everyone. I am Judipto. On behalf of everyone, I want to introduce today's topic of the discussion. Today's given topic of the discussion is why the individual's data privacy is important. So, in my opinion, this is the topic is of very sensitive topic, and also like in my case, in my opinion, if data is someone's data is leaked from his mobile, if
So
it
sorry for
contain.
interruption. Let's make voice clear. There is something or sound coming.
Am I not clear? Is it
Yes,
now
yes,
Yes,
clear?
yes.
So Dipto, please be more audible. Now your
Okay,
voice is
okay.
somewhat dim.
Is it now
Make
clear?
it loud. Sudipto, make it
yes,
loud
yes,
just. It will be clear.
Okay.
yes, yes.
It's
Okay, okay, okay. So, good morning, everyone. I am Sudipto. On behalf of the everyone, I introduce the group discussion. The today's topic of the discussion of the group discussion is why the individual's data privacy is like important. In my opinion, the topic is of like very sensitive topic, and in like individuals' data, if a person's data is in like fully dependent on his mobile, and if data is hacked or something leaked, maybe the person should be very much affected. So now I welcome you everyone to join the group discussion one by one.
So,
Thank you,
good morning,
Sudipto,
everyone.
because
Good morning, everyone. Myself, Prakash, and I would like to say something about this topic. So, I am agree with my friends that data privacy is very important in our life because we are in our digital India. We go to make a digital India. So, whatever we have to do, we can save it as your data. So if it will be leaked or it will be mm, got anyone, so it will make your future life would be much more difficult or much more create so many problems in your life also. Not only the yourself also, every person or every companies or every body should save their privacy data private because some of company has so many policies like how they do their product or how they make their policy, how their new business idea. If those are leaked or those are the publicized, make public, so it will give the bad impact or lost their
yes,
future
Prakash,
planning
this
also.
is this is the private data of the company, or so here we talk about the individual data privacy. The individual data privacy is the more important than company's data policy because
No,
of
no, I would
individual
like to say that company also have
individual.
to save their
Um,
data. Na?
Yes, yes, already completely agree with you. I cannot disagree with you. Actually, importance is more than individual data policy is more important because if individual data policy, there is the all have the safety and security purpose, and nowadays cybercrime is increasing day by day. So
Yes.
that time already to many criminals have to try to do the crime after the taking the data of someone's, and after that they crime safely. So data safety is important, and the data safety, how we put our data in safe, this it's our responsibility, or it's also the responsibility of government and cyber security also.
yes,
मैं एक
Pavit.
point
I
मैं
agree
एक
Uh,
point
with you, Pavitra. Yeah, as you said that individual data privacy is very important in everyone's life, especially with the personal security, I can say, because today's as we are seeing the number of cases, especially relating to the cyber security cases. has been increasing day by day, mainly because of leaking of the personal data. So if you can be very cautious regarding your data, I think we can. It will not lead to the some cyber thieves and frauds. This is one point I would like to add, and one more point I would like to add is integrity. If your data is very safe, then I think that your integrity also will be safe. Once if your personal data will leak, it will damage your integrity also. So these are the 2 points I would like to add.
I agree
Yes,
with you, my friend.
फ्रेंड्स मैं
And
एक
apart from
पॉइंट
this, I
ऐड करना
think
चाहूँ.
maintaining a trust with customer. If we will talk about from company perspective, as friend Prakash has said, that companies also. So he means to say that company perspective, maintaining the every customer data is very very important. So he mean to say
Yes.
not the company's data. He mean to say the data of a particular customer. So the customer
Yeah, I
trust
agree.
and compliance will will match with the data privacy, and
yes, my
this
friend.
is also
Of course, of course.
Definitely.
said in our constitution that it is the right of every individual. He has a right to speech, he has right to protect his data. So this is constitution supported also point that every individual has a preserved rights to his
मैं एक
data.
पॉइंट ऐड करना चाहूंगा कि अगर इंडिविजुअल डाटा अगर लीक भी होता है, इंडिविजुअल डाटा अगर किसी का लीक होता है, तो उनसे उनको क्या मतलब उनको फाइनेंशियल लॉस बियर करना पड़ सकता है, क्योंकि उसके जो इंडिविजुअल डाटा जो होते हैं उनके फाइनेंशियल ट्रांजेक्शन से लिंक होते हैं. अगर उनका इंडिविजुअल डाटा लीक होता है तो वो कहीं ना कहीं उनको फाइनेंशियल ट्रांजेक्शन की तरफ मतलब लॉस की तरफ ले जाएगा. और चूंकि फाइनेंशियल सब लोग जो अर्निंग करते हैं हम लोग, तो अर्निंग जो है हमारा मतलब मेन मतलब हमको वो सही तरीके से मतलब संभाल के रखना होता है.
I
अगर
completely agree with this, Srikant.
अगर इंडिविजुअल डाटा हमारा
Not on
मतलब
not
सही
only
तरीके
the
से
Please,
नहीं रहेगा,
please, Pavitra,
I
let him
think
finish.
हम लोग फाइनेंशियल
I think
ट्रांजेक्शन मतलब
I
Let
का
him
लॉस
finish.
बियर कर सकते हैं.
I think
yes,
some
Srikant.
I think some that time I think some cyber thieves call you on your mobile, and then he is asking about your name and some data and OTP. Then they stolen your money at the instant, and finally you see your bank is empty. That is the very common scenario we seen in near about our atmosphere.
Yes,
So
I
as
totally
our
agree
I
with
want
discussion,
to add a
him.
point here. I want to add a point where individuals data privacy come, then customers like loyalties come. Because if any customer is loyal to his any particular company, then he uses that app. Because like if we take example like Google Drive, like if you are not like hesitate to use Google Drive because you know that you are safe. But if any third party app, you are if they offer like you to save your data in his software in his company's drive, but you are not doing because you are know that like there is someone loyalty maybe not come, they might not be safe. So loyalty is a very important issue. If company is
I
I
able
think
to
agree.
make
I
I
loyalty,
agree
think
with Purito that
yes,
I
I,
agree with
yes,
Purito
yes,
that
please let
the
me end
data
my point
privacy is
also.
very important
I
to every
think
person. Data.
like let Hemant be some
Let
like
me on
some
you
point.
guys.
Okay, Hemant, tell.
I
So,
think I think seeing the current scenario, digitalization of India, our government that's why came to uh, take the Aadhaar and link everyone to Aadhaar to save their data privacy. To keep the data privacy, they link like your eyes and a fingerprint to keep your data private. And in every bank you went
Uh,
and they demand the Aadhaar card like that.
yes,
So
yeah,
yes.
exactly. I
I
agree.
agree. I disagree with Sudhir that if you want to save your privacy more, you would there is a chance that you would lost your privacy also, because when you go to link your Aadhaar card like your bank account or your PAN card, so at that time at the shop when from where you are going to doing this work, so there would be a chance that those people are used is that data that
Actually,
other third
Prakash,
pass. So
this is not the problem. Actually, if we go to the bank and want to open your account, then Aadhaar card link is mandatory. So we have to do the Aadhaar card link,
No,
and
I
we
don't
have to open
disagree.
the
I don't disagree with that, but there is a chance that
yes, yes,
if you go to the
actually
cyber
there
cafe,
are all possibilities are there. I also add a point that
so
internet
more
data leak,
digitalization is
I want
also
data,
I want
data,
more
to
impact our life.
data
I
leak
think
is the threat of India's security also, international security also. Because in recent time we saw that the African hackers and one US hackers all data of our Aadhaar entity is theft by them. So
I
this is
only
also
want
problem of the
that I
problem of
only
the
want to
I want to add one thing.
international
I
security
want to
also.
say that there is more privacy, there is more chance to lose your data, because this is also, if you there is no privacy or no digitalization, so we can't to say anything your say.
Digitalization gives our technology to improve, because digitalization is mandatory to make our life or make our life easier.
I
So
agree with you,
digitalization is
Pavitra, my friend.
important,
And
but
in India, there is a scenario of digitalization. So, if we will discuss about the Indian scenario, digitalization is in boom. So here, individual privacy is like there are many social media apps like Instagram, TikTok, and all the Snapchat on all the things where individual data are
Yeah,
a
yeah,
lot
yeah.
easily to access for anybody.
Yeah,
Available,
yeah.
yes,
it
yes,
should
I
be
yes.
available
actually
for
We
everybody.
So
I
it's
first thing I
we
agree with
give the
Alok.
permission.
How we first things
We
we need to think how we lost the data. If we give the children mobile, they downloaded the apps. They giving their information.
Not only the children,
actually we
One news
Rudy,
we
not
the
only the
one news. Wait
not only the
one.
children.
we
How?
We
friends,
are
Yeah.
मैं
One.
एक
we are not
friends
aware
मैं
how
एक
to use our
We
data and how to
recently
make privacy.
recently we
friends
listen the
मैं
news. Recently we
friend,
listen the news. One
when we
child.
open the app, when we open the any
friends
app,
मैं
we have not read the any instruction and
Yeah.
any terms and conditions.
I
Just select
think
the allow option.
you all of listen
Human
you all of listen one news. One child installing a game and then lost all money within a second, and his father seen near
many
about
news. So there
correct.
many
Friends,
news
Not,
is
friends
coming
मैं
day by
example
I mean,
day.
not only the
I
child
want to say
also. This
this. I
also
want to say,
adult
guys,
also.
we are, I
We
guess,
are not
somewhat
covered.
deviating from the topic because the topic is individual data importance is like why is it very important. If I say example, like if scientist is what a particular doing a particular research in his mobile or laptop, he has some like a lots of research work. If it is somewhat leaked to other another country, or if like hacked by any other country's people, right? So it might affect not his life, also the peoples of the whole country is will be the like
Actually,
in a
Actually,
friends
Sudipta
फ्रेंड्स
already I mentioned it. The
मैं एक
international
एग्जांपल करना
security is the
मैं
threat for
एग्जांपल ऐड
the
करना चाहूंगा यहाँ पे। मैं यहाँ
data
पे एक
breach.
एग्जांपल करना चाहूंगा कि इंडिविजुअल डाटा प्राइवेसी क्यों इंपॉर्टेंट है। मैं एक सर्टेन वन कंट्री है, उसका मैं नाम नहीं लेना चाहूंगा क्योंकि ये उनके मतलब एथिक्स के विरुद्ध है। मैं मतलब एक सपोज कोई कंट्री है, उस कंट्री में एक्चुअली क्या हुआ था कि वहां पे जो इंजीनियर्स थे उन्होंने एक ऐप को डिजाइन किया था। उस ऐप में क्या था कि कोई भी कोई भी बॉयज जो है किसी भी लेडी के साथ मतलब वो डेट पे जा सकते हैं। मतलब उनका ऐप इस तरीके से डिजाइन था कि
yes, yes, yes.
वो
So,
सर्टेन
Sudhir,
Not
Sudhir,
only the
sorry for
one
the
app.
करता
interruption.
था।
Please speak in
This is
English.
not only the one app. This is there are so many apps are available in
नो नो
our.
नो जस्ट आई एम टॉकिंग हाउ दिस इंडिविजुअल डाटा प्राइवेसी इज इम्पोर्टेंट। तो
यार
वो बोल
every privacy
मैं बोल
important.
रहा हूँ। तो
Just
वहां पे क्या था
for
कि
second, yeah. Please
वो
let me add. Yes, yes,
Please let the
लेडीज
human
Speak in English.
लेट मी
please.
कंप्लीट फर्स्ट लेट मी कंप्लीट।
अच्छा, okay.
वहां पे लेडीज एंड जेंट्स को मतलब वहां पे था कि एक सर्टेन एप्स पे दोनों बुकिंग करते थे अपना जो भी टाइम होता था स्लॉट। बुकिंग होने के बाद वो डेट पे जाते थे, उसके बाद वो डाटा पूरा फुल्ली मतलब प्राइवेट रखा जाता था, वो किसी के पास
Why
इंफॉर्मेशन
going
था।
through the process? We just
लेकिन
talking
लेकिन
about the
एक
privacy. Na?
लेकिन कुछ कुछ दिन के बाद क्या हुआ कि सर्टेन हैकर्स ने उनको लीक कर दिया। लीक उनको उनके डाटा को लीक कर लिया, प्लस वो लीक करने के बाद उनसे वो हैवी अमाउंट उनसे चार्ज किया कि अगर आप इतने हम मुझे अमाउंट दोगे तभी मैं इस डाटा को प्राइवेट रखूंगा, अदरवाइज मैं Correct. इसको
You are correct in this discussion, and I think phishing games are planned in this manner only because fishers are sitting there only to earn the money. But
तो ये
The money
ये
are
फीचर
hardly
ये
I
out
फीचर्स
of
completely
को
every
agree with you,
individuals.
but
अरे
ये
not,
फीचर्स को
data
अपॉर्चुनिटी भी देता है
Data
कि वो
privacy is
मतलब
very very important.
अरे I would
but
like to
सर्टेन
say
there is
अबाउट
one point.
also the
I should
threat
add
of
in one point.
threat of
I want to add in one point that not only the we are discussing about the social media, not only the social media nowadays there are so many hotels and rooms are available. When you go through this process, then they will make a video and no so many things that they have done with us, and they will make it publicly and demand so many monies. So this is also a mm, data leaking
Rising
process.
concern.
I
And
think stolen a data they
just
using a way of social media.
yeah, yeah,
yes,
yeah.
please
Every
Hemant gives your point.
So
So
we have to sure about those hotels also. We take some policies, make some policies about this
Do think,
crime.
yes, Prakash, I do think that not every data privacy is that much importance. As some of the basic data which is fetched by the government, it is used for mass communication and mass considering the mass action for the people. As the concept of uh, big M is getting introduced nowadays. No, so government can take the actions and plans according to the thinking and every need of all the person. So as if you are searching something on net, that data is already fetched to the website, and that website is using that data for showing you further feeds what you want in such a way that sites will have data of nearly millions of people, and they get the better idea that what people are needing nowadays, and how could it be provided. So not every data may be every data
yes,
privacy will
actually, I
not be
agree with
provided.
the Hemant because likely Facebook or likely Amazon, they already collect the data and analyze the data. You what you want to know, want to buy, and they advertise that product that time. So
Right.
it's also the important to make our life easy, but it also a problem for our security also because if every data go to the any company or any data analysis they easily track our daily life also.
Behavior
One
also.
is daily life also, and every citizen data makes the national security also. Every if any thief take the data from any nation's citizen, then this is the threat for our international security also.
Yeah, I will agree with you, Pavitra. But nowadays we have seen that government is asking to link Aadhaar for everything like per PAN, per our bank accounts, and there are some of them are saying that government is taking entire our data. And government is defending that by saying if we want to implement whatever the programs that we are decided to implement and like through direct benefit transfer and in order to I mean credit the amount to through some of the implementation to the individual. For that only we are taking this data like that government is saying. But the major concern is if that whatever the personal data that government is taking from us, if that
Correct.
they have to
Yeah,
make sure
Correct,
that
Sai
it
Kumar.
should be
Correct.
it should be
Apart from
safe.
this, I think bureaucrats in India are the major, bureaucrats in India are the major targets of criminals, whose data should be very very private, should not be leaked because their life
Actually,
securities,
it's
their family life securities, that is related to with their data in
to
terms of their
secure the
location, their
data,
picking
I
place.
think
government role
I
is
think
also
not only
important.
in India,
I think
every
strictly
group.
the implicated like in
Guys,
like
please conclude the topic. It's
Yes,
yes,
9:29.
just one
yes,
point.
good,
That
good,
is,
good.
strict law should be the implemented, and like very awareness should be the take care, because village people are like more often like don't know about this. So if they don't about it, so fraud cases maybe the will be the less in the future.
Thank you, friends. We
I would like to
went
conclude
on
the
through
session
the
today.
went it's- went
Friends,
through
let's
the
conclude the session today
group.
because it's time,
I
and we would like to
yes, yes.
conclude.
First I conclude. Then after that you can, or you may
Okay, okay,
conclude. After that I can.
okay.
Okay,
Conclude,
Pavitra, you
Sabir.
first.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah,
thank
yeah.
you. thank you everyone. We are going through a healthy discussion, and after that healthy discussion, we discuss many points. And now I am going to conclude on behalf of everyone. And today's topic is why individual data privacy is important, and we discuss about this many points. Also, we discuss about the criminal activity, cyber crime, and we also discuss about the data breach is happened due to the digital India program during the digital India program. This is the many scenario of the data breach, and every topic we discuss well, and many of friends point out that the Aadhaar link with the bank account, and every purpose with the Aadhaar link also a data breach and also threat of the social life also. Thank you everyone.
Yeah, I would like to conclude the session today on behalf of group. I take the opportunity to conclude where we started a healthy discussion, introduction given by Sudipta, in which which give direction to the discussion. Then Prakash discussed about digital India perspective. Then Pavitra discussed about data safety, importance, and government responsibility. And Sai Kumar discussed about crime increases due to leak of the data and integrity that is associated with that data. And then we discussed about constitution support the right to protect the data. Then Shrikant discussed about financial transactions that may hamper due to the data privacy. Sudipta discussed about loyalty of the customers or every individual that is associated with the data privacy. Pavitra discussed about the international security that was I found that that was little bit deviated from our topic. That was our topic was very concise, but yeah, it was a healthy discussion. At the end, we can conclude that Sudipta discussed about scientist and research work that is associated with his particular data privacy. Shrikant discussed about data due to app data that leaks due to app. We store data, we give them access to like camera files and mic and all the things, and there we are getting the loss of data. And Hemant discussed about mass communication, data useful in the mass communication. So but what data should be used very privately and what should be released, it is individual choice, and awareness particularly should be given by the government that what are the data that we are accessing, and you should not worry about those data. And there is particular awareness program should be through television, through mass media communication should be going on through television and through news channels. So yes, here we can conclude that individual data is important in every terms, but what data is important, what is need to share, is it is individual job to, it is individual responsibility to take care of. So yes, thank you guys.
I would like to conclude on behalf of my whole group from the healthy discussion, which was though very much turbulent in between, that we concluded some of the major points from the discussion. As some of my colleagues stated that if there will not be any digital system and any software, then there will not be any danger of leaking of data. One more prominent point which was discussed was that the data lost by children unknowingly is also becoming, it's happening nowadays very frequently. And one more point was the data lost by the site, data which was fetched by the site for our information gathering is used by them in camouflaging the body or shape or any physical structure, and just extracting money from that victim in the form of extortion money. And concluding remark from this whole good discussion could be that cyber uh, crime is on boom due to this uh, data privacy leaking. But there are some positive impacts also. If there are some data which need to be shared by the government, which is shared to the government for benefit of mass, that should be taken by the government, but not every data. That should be in the hands of person only, that which data they want to contribute to the government or any of digital site, or the data which they want to keep privately. So that was the discussion. Thank you, everyone.
All right. Are we done?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you guys have some of the points you guys have discussed very relevant, but some of the I would say the repetitive points, and some of guys you have over participated. Prakash was very over participating today. Prakash, like you were very over participating today. I would say the Sudipata also, and Pavitra, you also need to be take care of that. Guys, first of all, you guys have started very wrong.
Ma'am, today what was my speed?
Sorry,
Ma'am, what was my speed that was preferred that day? Like,
your pace was okay, your points were okay, your pace was okay. The thing is that you were over participating somewhere, I felt,
okay,
because you're not
okay,
giving the chance to anything.
okay, ma'am.
First of all, you guys have started very wrong. So, Deepika, you just have started the intro. But for your kind information, Hemant needs to be start the intro if you would be attentive at that time. So Hemant have taken the opportunity to start the intro. Guys, just make it very clear that you guys should be very much attentive who is going to introduce and who is going to conclude. You guys are randomly doing the same thing, so that made a bad impact. That it means you are not attentive. And even Hemant is not supposed to like make an introduction because you have already given the introduction. Some another guy maybe also haven't given the introduction. That's not a good thing. All right. And after that, in conclusion, you three of you, the person are concluding the topic. That's just a wastage of time. For now, it's okay because we are practicing, right? But for
Yes, ma'am.
finals, it's not okay. Alok, Sudhir, please make yourself visible. It can be one person only due to for the network issues. But if it would be, more better that you guys are visible also.
Ma'am, I want to ask something. मैम अगर इंट्रोडक्शन बहुत ही सिस्टमेटिक और फॉर्मल वे में नहीं हुआ है तो फिर क्या उसको
Hmm.
इंट्रोडक्शन होने के बाद भी डायरेक्शन दे सकते हैं जीडी को?
Like, yes, we can start it like that. Maybe you have introduced the wrong point or something like that. I think the topic of discussion is that. Sometimes it happens that you may misinterpret the topic or something like that. Sometimes it happens, but we need to take care of. All right. Now
Yes.
you guys have discussed a lot of points as Sudipto, you were fumbling. You have introduced the topic rightly, but you have choose the word sensitive good, but you were fumbling, right? Do not fumble. Please be more confident. Okay, Prakash was saying I am agree. It's not I am agree, Prakash. It's I agree. I agree.
Okay, ma'am.
Grammatical error. Okay, we can save the data on the cloud, something like that. Okay. So Vitra was saying the individual's data is more important as compared to the company's data because that is something can be personal as well. And it is a responsibility of government that we should like take care of these systematic. Then Sai was also saying, Alok was saying that companies data need to be maintained due to for the trust building of customer. Shrikant have given a good point that if individual data is in threatening when we have a financial loss, and that's true. It is only when a personal data has been leaked by Aadhaar card linked or any PAN card linkage or something like that, because it will directly loss on a financial. Bank account number is always linked with the finance. Aadhaar card will link to the something. It's a good point. Then again, Pavitra was speaking. Sudhir was also saying very common where problems are there of this data leakaging. Then Hemant was trying to speak, but nobody is given the chance. Sudipta was again speaking. Sudhir was saying that digitalization are that. And digitalization is Aadhaar linking and all that. That's a good point. Prakash was saying link Aadhaar card. It's not pupil. Prakash, it's not pupil, it's people. Pupil means students. People means insan, log. बहुत सारे लोग. That we are the people. We are not the pupil.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
grammatical error is somewhere you need to be checked because there are a lot of grammatical error you are doing and it is misinterpreting your information. That's what you are saying. All right? That you need to be worked. Pavitra was saying that all possibilities can be there. Prakash is also adding on that. Alok was saying that scenario. This is the scenario of digitalization. Easily accessible. We can easily access the any portion of data like from Instagram, from Facebook, or any kind of the application. That's true. Sudhir was giving the point about the children. Sudipita was saying, Sudipita, it's not people's, it's people. All right.
Okay.
It's people.
Yes.
It's people. It's not people. The grammatical error are there. Shrikant have given a good point that dating app was there, the private data app. But after some time, when hackers get to know that that is something very important and private, they used to be threatening the people that we should, we will leak your data and you have to give me that some amount of money. All right. But please let them everybody speak first. Then, Alok was saying that system can frame this. Prakash was saying leakage of personal data in rooms and make some. We should make some policies and all that. Yes, it's true that there are a lot of things. It's not about the dating; it's about the normal meetings as personal meetings. They used to be with a hidden camera and all these things. I think that shouldn't be there because it can capture your personal data. And if you are not, if you're not allowing the people that you can, space a personal meeting or something like that, I think you shouldn't then allow it, right? And if you are allowing them, then do not put the hidden cameras and all that. That is a threatening to their private data. That's all. Okay, Hemant was saying it is used for mass communication, website data is leaking. That's a good point. That whenever we used to search anything on the Google, it is automatically get to the cloud that what we are searching. And if we are searching something wrong or something like that, it just got blocked and all that, I think. Maybe it is happening this way. So that can be the one good point. Pavitra was saying the Amazon, it can be somewhere positive because Amazon, the Flipkart, and these the shopping applications used to analyze that what we want actually, what are the requirements. All right. Alok was saying the bureaucrats' data should not be leaked. Okay. Conclusion has given good by Alok, Hemant, Pavitra as well. But Pavitra, I would say you are fumbling. You used
Yes,
to be
ma'am.
hesitate. I don't
Yes,
know why
ma'am.
you hesitate, but you shouldn't be hesitate. Hesitation can make
मैम
you, lost.
मैम हेजिटेट तो नहीं होता हूँ, लेकिन जब फ्लुएंसी ठीक नहीं आता है तो थोड़ा मतलब उधर फंबलिंग
Yeah,
हो
but
जाता है.
you are fumbling all through your speaking. Throughout your speaking, you are
यस
fumbling.
मैम. यस
And that's not
यस
a
मैम.
good thing. All right.
मैम एक चीज
Now, if
पूछना
I
था.
talk, yes, please.
मैम जैसे मैंने एक पॉइंट दिया था कि डाटा ब्रीच इज द थ्रेड ऑफ द इंटरनेशनल सिक्योरिटी आल्सो, बट वन ऑफ माय फ्रेंड व्हेन कंक्लूड दैट दिस इज द डेविएटेड फ्रॉम दिस टॉपिक. इज इट राइट?
Like, which point could you please clarify? Deviate wala
Actually,
मेरे को पता है.
I gave the point that data breach is the threat of international security, because every citizen data makes our nation data. So if nation data is breached, then it's our security threat of our security also.
Okay, like data should be the like constraint you are saying,
Yeah,
and like
I already explained and gave the some example. Last year, African group hacks our data and they sell it in open market. So this security for our economy. So India faced last time in economic loss also for this data breach.
yeah, we cannot say it's a deviation from the point. I think Alok has highlighted this point. Alok, that cannot be. We can say you have given the good conclusion, but I have also heard out that you have said that Pavitra, like somewhere it is a deviating point. We cannot say it's a
Yes, sir.
deviating point. Deviating point is something when we are giving out of the box, and it is something that we are making an economic loss and even the life loss also, because people used to suicide when the data has been leaked or something like that. Even a lot of the things which economic loss, it can be somewhere in terms of like financial loss. All right, that it can be if the people data has been leaking, or the bureaucrats data. You have also yourself saying that bureaucrats data shouldn't be leaked. That is something economic loss that you can add it on. So the Pavitra means to say that, so we cannot say that's the debate.
Okay,
Now
ma'am.
guys, you have highlighting the point. Alok, I would say that you have given the relevant point, but in conclusion, you have concluded everybody's point. And I don't think so that's a better way to conclude. You just need to mention 3 or 4 points. Pavitra has said this, Sudipto has said this, Sai Kumar has. That's all. You are giving a summary of like all of the candidates. That is very much time taken, and that won't be work. All right.
Okay.
Hemant have given the good conclusion. Pavitra have given good conclusion. So we just need to add 2, 3 points. Do not add more than this. All right.
Okay, ma'am.
मैम
All right.
सुधीर मैम मेरा पार्टिसिपेशन बिलो द एवरेज था या एवरेज था?
Yeah. Sudhir, I'm just coming to you. Sudhir, first of all, you need to be, I think, make yourself visible. It would be more better. And Sudhir,
Okay.
your participation is good. You have also highlighted some important points, but you will also, you're running too fast. Maintain your pace and let everybody speak, Sudhir. And I would say that let everybody's complete. Everybody should get a chance to complete his or her point. And also, I would like to add, Sudhir, that you can participate more and you can give more relevant content. You just have given the 2 or 3 points, I guess. Maybe somewhere it
Hmm.
was like cheating and all these things. But I think it can be more better. So these all right. Now, what you guys have missed, you can discuss is like why data privacy is important of an individual is protection from identity theft. That only Shrikant has highlighted one point. Prevention from identity theft means identity cards are Aadhaar card, bank account number, our PAN card, the ID proof you're related to your job and something like that. If we are taking care of the data privacy of an individual, we can prevent to prevention from that identity theft. If someone is getting a bank account number, Aadhaar card number, that is somewhere it's a financial loss. All right, that you can discuss it now. Only Shrikant has highlighted this point, and that is very much important. You can say prevention of unauthorized surveillance. It means unwanted monitoring. In organization also used to be take place that cameras are there, all right, but they used to demand for your 10th standard mark sheet. They used to be demand for 12th standard mark sheet. They used to be demand for the voter card, for the ID card. I think that won't be work, and I think that shouldn't be there because it is unwanted monitoring. Someone is checking us out, where we are going, where we're not going, something like that. you know and even I think never give your mobile phone to everyone or something like that, because sometimes it can happen, they can trace you from like that. Open used to close your location, specifically off your location, because whenever a mobile data is on, location always used to be on, and that gives a bad, like that gives a signal to everybody that where we are currently right now. That can be, crime can be taken place, something like you can say. Loss of freedom, personal freedom, you can say. If someone is unwantedly monitoring us, surveillance us it by the organization, by any out of the body, I would say any of the thing, it's a loss of freedom, because we also know that someone is watching us and they are also watching us. It means we do not have any personal space. That the Shrikant has given the dating app example, and also that you guys have highlighted also the rooms privacy and all these things that comes it under that. Maintain personal dignity. If we are taking care of data privacy of specifically an individual, we are maintaining personal dignity. Prevention of discrimination. Guys, what happens sometimes when our data can be leaked or something like that, and when authority have everybody's data, let's suppose, we can discriminate on the behalf of any kind of thing, on the caste or any, and the rank based, on the marks based, on the CGPA based, or something like that. Because organization used to take the data from you, give your Aadhaar card, give your 10th class mark sheet, give your photograph, give you something like that. And then they used to be analyzed, when they used to be compare you, then they used to be discriminate you. And they will never give you the correct reason why they have hired them, but why they have not selected you. Getting my point? Let's suppose they have chosen the candidate number A, but they haven't chosen the candidate number B, because it can be their personal preference, they can be their personal favoritism, it can, and they are doing the biasness. They will never tell you that it is happening, but it happens. So never allow anybody to give your personal data, something like that. You can only just fill out your detail, and I would say that it's not always better it to be true every time. Sometimes you can also make your identity fake or something like that. Also, insurance and lending, control over personal information. If we are taking care of privacy, data privacy, we can control our personal information. We cannot, it's not like that we are taking photographs in everybody's mobile phone. Some people have a habitual of taking photographs in everyone's mobile phone. Okay, let me take a photo, let me take a something like that. And I think it shouldn't be like that, because you never know what is happening, what is, like running on that particular mind, the people of that mind. All right. So that we need to be avoid. Legal and ethical consideration, can say by preventing data privacy. Psychological well-being. Now it comes when we are free from the thought that we are safe. All right. If we know, if we we are aware about that we are safe, we can be better performing every kind of way. We can be better. We can have a better productivity. We can psychologically well-being because we know if wherever we are going on a date, we are going on a personal meeting, we are going on a financial meeting, we are going discussion of a certain project. We are safe, and we this is the privacy. Why we used to do meeting? Just because everybody cannot listen to us because something very urgent, and we cannot lead everybody to listen to this. That's why meeting used to be taken. That whether it is personal, whether it is professional, whether it's a family meeting, any kind of meeting. And if it is something ruining that meeting, if it is something spoiling that meeting, I think that can be, I would say the hindrance to growth of a personal individual. All right. Trust in digital service. Now we all know, and you guys are constantly saying that this scenario is of digitalization. All right. And because this is a need of ours, today we need digitalization, we need any quick action regarding anything, and it also mislead our data privacy and all that. So what we can do if we are maintaining a data privacy, if government is also taking some that I could say that some initiatives, some reforms to take care of the data privacy, I think we can more trustworthy towards the digitalization. All right. Are we done? So these are some other points you can add it on, and you can give better example because data privacy is something very very important. Even cyber security, that the authority which has been made to surveillance of these kinds of happening, they are also not taking care of, and that should be in the very serious manner. That's after that only we can save our data privacy, because there are a lot of scams and frauds are happening due to just lack of data privacy or like that, and even cyber security is not doing anything. So I think that could be better performed. That system can be run better. All right. So this is the topic why data privacy is important of an individual. So you can highlight all other another points you have already highlighted, and guys just please make a healthy participation. Alo, no, not I would. Prakash, I would say the Prakash, Alok, you guys are constantly participating. Okay, so please give chance to everyone. Today you have
Okay.
a good participation, but you can increase it out. Alok have a good pace to how to narrate your wordings and all that thing. That is good point. Shrikant, you may add more examples. You may give more pointers because you only used to participate only 2-3 times.